This has been a very interesting last 12 months for people financially.
Mhm.
And if you found yourself maybe a little in debt, perhaps you overspent during the holidays, perhaps you did not work as consistently as you did the year before, well, you may want to look into, no, not another credit card, but a home equity line of credit.
It really is interesting. We're just talking to Jennifer Berner. She is here with HELOC specialist with Clark County Credit Union. Just talking to her about this because I think it's so fascinating. Jennifer, it's great having you. How are you?
Hi, great. Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about this. Obviously, a lot of Americans, the holidays come and go, a lot of credit card debt during the pandemic,
Mhm.
and we're all maybe sitting in homes that have appreciated in value over the past year, somehow, amazingly, that want to be able to
Mhm.
tap into the equity in the home, but they don't want to leave the home. This is a great way for them to do so.
I mean, it really is. The interest rate on a home equity line of credit much less than a credit card, much lower than even a personal loan because we're able to use your home as collateral for the loan, so we're able to charge a much lower rate for a
Mhm.
very small amount of closing costs.
Wow.
It's interesting. And just to dive in a little further, so like when you get a home equity line of credit, it actually gives you like it's a revolving credit line and you can use it for, if you have any big expenses coming up.
You can. So the line of credit, the loan itself has a 15-year term.
Mhm.
The line of credit is open for the first 5 years of the 15-year term. So you can take what you need as you need it, make payments and pay interest only on what you've used. If you never use it, you never pay anything but the one-time closing costs.
Which is really remarkable because we're doing the math of like, okay, so I have a credit card that is $100 annual fee. So for the next 5 years, I'm going to pay about
Mhm.
$500 towards the annual fee. The interest rate's 11.99%. The interest rate with you is what?
As low as 4%. And first of all, I don't know why you have a credit card with an annual fee in this day and age.
JetBlue points. I love my JetBlue.
Oh, all right.
He's very loyal to JetBlue.
My goodness. Okay.
But
Mhm.
that said, this is
But
a great way to be able to tap into that money. If you know what, you have some fires you want to put out, or you want to finally, let's say you have student loan debt that's at a higher interest rate, you just
Mm.
wipe it out and then you pay a smaller amount here. It really is smart.
you can use the line of credit for anything really. So I have done loans for borrowers that wanted to do a front yard, a backyard, home projects, pay the IRS. It's much cheaper to pay on this loan than it would be to make payments to the IRS. You have fees, you have fines, much
Yeah.
higher rate. I've done a loan for a borrower who wanted to buy Raider season tickets.
Wow.
We've done a HELOC, my husband and I, to build a workshop for him. So which makes home projects much more organized and a lot more fun for him.
That's
So
awesome.
That is
mhm.
awesome. I think some people will establish a line and they don't really know what they're going to use it for, but they just kind of want it as a safety net, and they feel like they can do that because the closing costs are so low.
Absolutely. And really and truly, most of the big banks are not even doing HELOCs at this point in time. A lot of our local lenders have stopped using the product. Clark County Credit Union is one of the only local lenders that are still doing HELOCs and at the low rate of 4%.
Which is awesome. And if let's say that you were going to be
Mhm.
using it towards a home improvement project that would add value to your home, I mean, it can pay for itself, which is phenomenal. Let's compare a HELOC to a home equity loan. I think people might get the two terms confused, but they are different.
They are different. So they both tap into the equity of your home. You're using your home as collateral and you're borrowing against the equity.
Mhm.
But with a home equity loan, that's an installment loan, meaning when the loan funds, you get all of the money up front. So you're paying interest and making payments on the entire loan amount, whether or not you've spent the money.
Gotcha.
With the home equity line of credit, you are able to take what you need as you need it, make payments based only on what you've used. And as you pay it down, you can access the funds again for the first 5 years of the term.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, good to differentiate the two, Sean. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Just wondering, how can people apply?
So you can apply by calling the credit union at 702-228-2228, or you can apply on our website, www.ccculv.org.
Awesome. Jennifer, great having you. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Jen.
much. This
All
was
right.
fun.
Tap into that HELOC.
Mhm.
This is the time.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's really like my head is cranking right now. I'm like, wait a second.
You want to
I could
figure out
that
a
pool.
reason
I
to
could
get
put a
that
pool in my
line of
backyard right
credit.
now.
Yes.
cccculv.org, the number right there on your screen as well. A bunch of 2s, bunch of 8s. You see it there. And Clark County Credit Union, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.